Did you know that two naturally sweet teas with no added sugar are quietly changing how seniors over 60 manage their blood sugar? And they're so effective. Even doctors are starting to pay attention. These aren't your typical health tonics or bitter brews that make you pinch your nose. These teas are sweet, soothing, and comforting, and best of all, they support better blood sugar control, digestion, and relaxation. Imagine sipping something that not only tastes delightful, but also helps your body feel lighter, your cravings fade, and your sleep improve, all from a warm cup of nature's goodness. If this sounds like the kind of gentle, effective support you've been looking for, then keep watching. And before we begin, please take a moment to like this video and subscribe to our channel. We post weekly videos to empower seniors with practical tips for longevity, energy, and wellness, and your support helps us reach others who could benefit too. And don't forget to share in the comments. Have you ever tried peppermint or fennel tea before? Let's explore the science behind why these teas are being talked about in medical circles more often. In recent clinical evaluations, peppermint has demonstrated mild hypoglycemic effects. This means that its compounds, especially menthol, may contribute to reducing blood sugar levels modestly by improving insulin function and reducing the urge for sweet snacking. While it's not a replacement for medication, it's proving to be a complementary ally in a senior's daily health habits. Drinking peppermint tea after meals can reduce gas and bloating while gently guiding blood sugar responses back to baseline, offering both comfort and metabolic support. Fennel tea, on the other hand, has been gaining attention for its role in curbing appetite and improving satiety. This is especially valuable for seniors who struggle with overeating in the evening, a time when blood sugar regulation tends to weaken naturally. Fennel's essential oils stimulate gastric enzymes and bile production, helping the body process fats and proteins more efficiently, which can indirectly support healthy glucose metabolism. One of the most underappreciated aspects of fennel is its ability to reduce stress-driven eating. It calms the nervous system, making the ritual of tea not just nourishing, but emotionally grounding. Anecdotally, seniors drinking peppermint and fennel tea daily report fewer blood sugar spikes, better digestion, and even deeper sleep. Some say they've been able to skip their post-dinner dessert simply because they didn't feel the craving anymore. That alone speaks volumes. In many ways, these teas don't just act on the body, they gently nudge behavior in the right direction. To empower seniors with practical tips, we look at the subtle cues that make it easier to stick with healthy routines: comfort, flavor, ritual, and results. For anyone starting out, consistency is key. The real benefits of these teas become more noticeable after about 5 to 7 days of regular use. The digestive system calms, sugar cravings fade, joint stiffness begins to ease, especially in the morning. Peppermint tea, when enjoyed about an hour before bed, has even been shown to support melatonin regulation, contributing to more restful sleep, something that's deeply restorative for seniors struggling with insomnia or fragmented rest. Fennel, when taken during the day, encourages lightness and clarity, easing the heaviness that often follows larger meals. Seniors often ask, is it safe to drink these teas daily? The answer is yes. When consumed in moderation, both peppermint and fennel tea are considered safe for daily use. In fact, traditional cultures have relied on these herbs for generations, not only for digestion and appetite control, but also for reducing headaches, easing muscle pain, and enhancing mental focus. We live in a time where people are searching for simpler answers, ones that feel gentle on the body but strong in their effects. That's exactly what these teas offer. Through small, sustainable changes that support your body's vitality, we're learning to trust nature again. And that's a beautiful thing. It's important to source high-quality, organic herbs whenever possible. Peppermint leaves should be aromatic, deep green, and preferably loose leaf for better potency. Fennel seeds should be whole, slightly glossy, and fragrant, a sign of freshness. Store your herbs in airtight containers away from sunlight to preserve their natural oils and effectiveness. If convenience is a concern, opt for reputable brands that list the origin of their herbs and avoid additives or artificial flavorings. Your health journey deserves the best nature has to offer, and it starts with a mindful choice at the market. Now, let's dive deeper into how these teas help balance the bigger picture of health. Seniors with prediabetes or type 2 diabetes often deal with chronic low grade inflammation. This is not only a risk factor for heart disease and neuropathy, but also contributes to fatigue, poor sleep, and cognitive decline. Peppermint and fennel contain antioxidant compounds that combat free radicals and oxidative stress, both of which play a role in cellular aging. So, while you may be drinking tea to curb sugar cravings, you're also protecting your brain, your joints, and your heart, one sip at a time. It's also worth noting that these teas support liver function, an often overlooked aspect of metabolic health. The liver plays a central role in processing glucose, producing insulin, and breaking down toxins. Fennel tea, in particular, has hepatoprotective qualities, meaning it can help shield liver cells from damage. This is especially important for seniors taking multiple medications or dealing with fatty liver issues, which often go undetected until symptoms become serious. Supporting liver function gently with herbal teas is a proactive, non invasive way to protect overall health without relying solely on pills. A holistic approach to managing diabetes isn't just about numbers on a glucose meter. It's about feeling lighter after meals. It's about waking up without a foggy head. It's about ending the day with a calm stomach and a peaceful mind. Seniors over 60 often carry the weight of decades of habits, some helpful, others not so much. What makes teas like peppermint and fennel so powerful is that they offer an entry point. One simple choice, one calming moment, a new rhythm, a better way to begin and end the day. Socially, tea can become more than a health habit, it becomes a ritual of connection. Invite a friend over for tea instead of dessert. Create a cozy corner in your home where you drink your tea by the window as the sun sets. Add calming music, soft lighting, or even a journal to reflect while sipping. These details matter. They tell your body that this is a time of nourishment and peace. Many seniors who adopt these rituals say it helped reduce stress eating, soothe nighttime restlessness, and bring more emotional stability to their days. These aren't just lifestyle tips, they're lifelines. For those taking insulin or medication, it's wise to monitor how your body responds to any new herbal routine. While these teas are considered safe, you may notice subtle changes in digestion, energy, or appetite, all signs that the body is responding. If you're unsure, consult your doctor, especially if you're on blood pressure meds, as peppermint can sometimes cause mild interactions. However, most physicians now recognize the value of integrating herbal support into a patient's overall wellness plan, especially when the intervention is as gentle and food-based as a cup of tea. Let's not underestimate the emotional comfort these teas provide. For seniors dealing with loneliness, grief, or simply the stress of aging, a warm cup of tea can be grounding. The aroma of peppermint can lift your spirits. The sweetness of fennel can soothe emotional cravings that have little to do with hunger. This is where healing begins, in small, kind moments that tell your nervous system it is safe, supported, and seen. Through clear, expert-guided advice, we empower you to build a lifestyle rooted in simplicity, pleasure, and effectiveness. Before we close, let's review the subtle but meaningful shifts that can happen in just 1 week. Seniors who commit to a daily tea ritual often report smoother digestion, fewer urges for processed sugar, reduced bloating, and more restful sleep. These teas work not as quick fixes, but as quiet helpers that, over time, make a real difference. One woman in her late 60s told us, "I used to end every night with cookies. Now I end it with tea and a book. I sleep better. I feel lighter. I don't miss the sweets anymore." That's the magic of natural solutions. They restore balance without punishment. As our population ages, the conversation around diabetes must evolve. We need tools that are not only effective but also enjoyable. Peppermint and fennel teas aren't just trending, they're timeless. They've been used in kitchens and clinics around the world for generations, and today, they find new relevance for those seeking control without complexity. It's this marriage of tradition and science that offers hope for the 60-year-old man with arthritis and fatigue, for the 70-year-old woman battling cravings and sleepless nights. For everyone in between who just wants to feel better, these teas are an invitation. If this video inspired you to rethink what sweet and supportive can look like, don't keep it to yourself. Tap the like button, subscribe for more weekly tips on healthy aging, and share this with someone who could use a little wellness in a cup. These teas, peppermint and fennel, aren't just drinks. They are rituals of comfort, anchors of calm, and gentle helpers in your journey toward better health. Whether you're battling sugar cravings, digestive discomfort, or restless nights, these teas offer a peaceful, proven path. Let us know in the comments, which one will you try first? Do you have a tea routine that helps you feel grounded or energized? We're here to build a space of shared wisdom, one soothing sip at a time. Your voice matters, your health matters, and your journey deserves support that's as sweet and natural as the remedies we've explored today.